had a transmission leak there with my truck, so I dropped it off at the mechanic, and pretty easy job. Picked it up the next day, drove 8 miles down the highway, and as I was getting off at my exit, felt like the transmission was slipping. So I pulled over and I opened the door, and flames come up there in the truck. So I grabbed a few things out of the cab, and then for some reason, I calmly walked away. It's kind of like what you see in the movies. I was waiting for the big fiery explosion. But there was no explosion, and I was fully prepared, not to flinch and look cool. So, what started as an important non-urgent maintenance, it just now became important and urgent. I'm stranded on the side of the road, truck on fire type of emergency. So there are 4 quadrants in the urgent important matrix, and it helps you direct your energy, and this could be used in your business or life. Quadrant 1, important and urgent. So these demand immediate attention. You cannot, do these later. Your truck is broken down on the side of the road on fire. You have a tax deadline. You have a family member in the emergency room. You can't wait to go see them. So it needs handled now. Quadrant 2 is important but not urgent. And this is the most neglected quadrant, but it's really the most valuable. Transmission fluid is flammable, and that's why I scheduled, that transmission leak to get fixed, with hopes of not having an issue. But there's other items, you can be proactive about, say oil changes or just basic vehicle maintenance, date night with your spouse, continuing education, meaningful time with your kids, or really even your own health. So these are things that keep everything else from becoming a crisis. You neglect them long enough, and they'll migrate from quadrant 2 to quadrant 1. So, the truck started as a quadrant 2, but I knew it could be an issue, but it ended up being a quadrant 1 issue, just because of the inability to fix it correctly and end up on fire on the side of the road. Quadrant 3 is urgent but not important. So someone else's emergency landing in your lap, this is usually surprise visits and phone calls. They feel urgent only because the other person makes them feel urgent. And they're requests that really interrupts your actual priorities. So these are usually brought on by someone else, and they're not directly important to you, but they'll pull you off, if you decide to engage. And, something I say, lack of planning on your part doesn't create an emergency on mine. Quadrant 4 is not important and not urgent. So these would be time wasters, distractions, scrolling on your phone, cleaning out your email, getting it to 0, giving thumbs up on every social media post and looking at your phone every time it dings. So this alone could fill a day. You could be worn out by the end of the day from doing all this. But you get nothing done, you're no closer to your goals, and you didn't make any money. So we'll go back to the truck story, leaking transmission. A slight drip isn't really urgent, but, I knew it could be an issue if it got worse and started leaking on the exhaust. So, I scheduled the maintenance, so that's quadrant 2 thinking, being proactive. Mechanic found the damaged transmission line, replaced it. 8 miles later, the engine's revving, power dropping, pulled over, flames underneath. So I think just the transmission line popped off, sprayed the fluid on the hot exhaust, causing it to catch on fire. As I calmly walk away, no explosion. I was robbed of my action movie moment. So, the point, I tried to handle this in quadrant 2, but it still ended up being a quadrant 1. But if I wouldn't have even done it, tried to fix it, it would have eventually been a quadrant 1 issue. But, sometimes that happens. You try to avoid quadrant 1 things by doing the proactive thinking, but stuff happens. So the goal isn't really to eliminate crisis, it's to reduce it and, reduce how often it happens to you, before things catch on fire, literally. So you'll have someone else's urgent problem arise that's not important to you. So it's a quadrant 3 moment. You need to be able to recognize those. And the best example I have of this is when I was snow plowing. It was a Christmas morning. It snowed a lot, and the city failed big time plowing. The state cleared the main highway decent, but all their snow pushed up against all the city streets. So as I was going up the road, I was struggling in my 4-wheel drive, and cars were stuck at every intersection. And when these drivers saw a snowplow truck coming, they jumped out, waved at me, and this might sound mean, but did I stop? It's like, no, I kept on continuing to the next stop. No one was hurt. It was not my emergency. I just smiled and waved. So, why didn't I stop? It wasn't my problem to solve. Stopping to help strangers could have got me stuck or hit by another car because the roads were horrible. And then I couldn't have served my actual paying customers who are actually waiting for me to come. And it could have cost me money. And I also had my own family Christmas dinner to get to. So, in that instance, you can call me a Grinch or whatever, but it was not my emergency. And the funny thing was, when I drove back by an hour later, all those cars were free. They were gone. So, learning to identify urgent but not important items is really one of the most valuable skills in business and really even in life. Other people will always have urgent needs. You have to know which ones are really yours to carry. And this is where health and relationships come in. Kind of idea of, say you got one car for life. Would you change the oil regularly? Would you drive it carefully? Would you address the rust spots before it spread? Or would you just run it hard till it collapsed? It's really kind of your body. That's your marriage. That's your relationship with your kids. You get one chance at that. No trade-ins. So the business owner who neglects his health, skips date nights, misses the kids' events because everything at work feels urgent, he's running his most important vehicle into the ground. So if you make it to the destination, the end of your life with a broken body, broken marriage, no one there at your deathbed, did you really make it? Was it really worth it? So the truck fire taught me that, even when you're trying to do the right thing, handle the important things before they become urgent, life will still surprise you. That's okay. The goal is to reduce the fires and to not really eliminate surprise. So, start this week by writing down everything that's pulling at your time and dropping each one into one of these quadrants. And most business owners have never done this. It doesn't take long to do this, and it'll change how you spend your time. So this content is from my book, Business is a Journey, Not a Destination, and this journey is your life. I'll add a Amazon link there in the comments. Thanks for watching.